Right, we're here with more Amstrad Action as per usual this time of the week. We are going through issue number 78 still. And we're at this bit. We've got another advertisement for Total. 100% for Nintendo players. A totally independent mag from Future Publishing. Issue 2 of Total is a quality publication written and designed by professionals to the highest possible standard. It shows, I guess. We review these 4 amazing adventure games for the NES. Baldy and Thicky's excellent adventures. Join us as we enter the magical world of swords and sorcery. Quick, get them off! Can't run over. We just took issue 1 and changed all the titles so we could take 2 weeks off. Oh, okay. Cheat mode. They're still sticking various sections in the middle of action test now. Got well and truly stuck in your favourite game? Then this is the section for you, brought to you by cheating expert Phil Howard. It's packed with cheats, hints, tips and solutions for tons of games. SimCity. Build a city and load an old one. 2. Use the tax cheat method to get a load of cash. Put taxes up in December to 20%, then down to 0 in January. $100,000 is more than enough for most landscapes, and you'll still have plenty of change to start a city off again. Be patient. Demolish the city completely. Good fun, but save park and trees, and these can be used later. The expensive bit, cover all the lakes, coves and rivers that you don't want with road bridges. Put the transport funds down to 0% and the bridges will start to fall apart. The bridges have turned to rubble, which takes ages. You bulldoze all the rubble, under which there will no longer be any water, just earth ready to redevelop. Oh, just like real life. That's how they do it for real, I'm sure. Anyway, it was an F-16 combat pilot. Thomas Kiss, terrific Tom of Chatswood, New South Wales in Australia, is a couple of months behind us reading AA. It's taken a while, but here in the little glory are your tips for digital integrations F-16 combat pilot. Yay! Tarrakin 2. Chris Underwood of Wall is a pretty slick set of stuff for Tarrakin 2 chips for the hardened game players and a key press for the rest of us. The key press, get a high score. Finishing level 1 is usually enough. Fall down the holes in level 2 until you get game over message. But don't continue. Enter your name as Wimp On. And press return. The border should flash briefly. Start the game and press the control key to move to the next level. Key press cheats galore. Continuing the theme of re-released games, here are a few key presses to make your going a bit easier on the budgets. Long-standing readers of Cheat Mode look away. They've all been in before. Thanks to all who've sent them in, including Joe Wrigley of Newcastle under Lyme, Henry Felton of Whitchurch, Mark Smith of Abbey Hulton, F. McGee of Dublin, Craig Bruin of Loughborough, M. Till of Fleet, James Briscoe of Willsborough, Simon Moody of Warsop, Stephen Best of Woodborough, Gary Chiserim of Putson, Paul Griffiths of Bangor, Umar Youssef of Armagh, Stuart Campbell of Glasgow, Paul Reeves of Liverpool, and Owen Nichols of Pinkerrig. Just to send in 6 cheats. 7 cheats. Good. New Zealand story. Press Fluffy slowly on the title screen and you'll get infinite lives, then return to move level. P47 Thunderbolt. On the high score table, type Zebedee for infinite lives, then pressing L will increment the level. Chase HQ. Redefine the keys Shocked. Then at any time, press 1 to restart, press 2 to move to the next level, 3 for in-game display, 4 for an extra life. Batman the Movie. Press Ed 209 to advance a level. The Untouchables. Enter Humphrey Bogart in the high score table, then pressing 963 and period and right arrow on the keypad will take you to the next level. Impossible. Pause the game with H and then press the keys Mole and H at the same time to put your energy to maximum. Midnight Resistance. On the title screen, press the keys NRG to turn on the infinite lives. Also, Control will kill the end of level baddies. Ooh. It's more Turrican 2. Garfield. Martin Faulkner of Gosforth has supplied the complete solution to the game. Which Garfield game are you talking about, though? There's two of them, at least. Balrog. Yes, it's your favourite demonic monster, the Balg. Bringing you all the things necessary to keep an adventure alive in today's world. Maps, clues, letters, and lots more. Plus, of course, part 2 of the GAC tutorial. Have you started your own adventure yet? No? What were you waiting for? Borog's post bag. Greetings, O mystical monster. Oh, no, not another letter from Dragonfoot. Tooken Strange of Littlebed has requested that I delve into thy nature more fully. So I have prepared a few questions, and I would be honoured if you would answer them. Ah, stop! The Belg. Ainsworth, Sage of Dwarmfront. Look, I'm sorry, Toucan, Ainsworth, or whoever you are. If you want to ask me questions, you'll have to come and see me in person, 50th Dungeon Neville Moria, and send some payment, preferably in gold, and a return address. So a bit short of a full tutorial. Seems like last month's JC programming article got a little corrupted on the 3-inch disc, and the room descriptions and exits for the maze were chopped out completely. Here's the missing section, so you can play Bank Adventure properly. Now, it's at a maze. It's at the maze is a sewer complex beneath the high street. A Bloodwitch playing guide. Need some help with Marisol's brilliant role-playing adventure? Oh, hey, look at this giant bundle of tips. Get player 2 to drop all his equipment on the ground and then get player 1 to pick it all up as follows. Oh. If you're stealing player 2, you don't need to kill player 2. You can use him on level 2, the first floor, at the far northern section to open the black doors. Money must remain spread out to purchase spells. Ooh, we got a game. Elvira, Mistress of the Park. £2 tape, £4 disc. Author Bob Adams. Available from Joan Pancott, Whale Software. Reviewed by The Hobbit. The Balog, exhausted from exploring every nook and cranny of GAC as well as writing the adventure column, has employed one of his most famous adventurers of all time, The Hobbit. Throughout the history of adventure and fantasy, hobbits have been hard-working, likeable, and tasty. Whoops, did I say tasty? I mean tough. Yep, tough. Little individuals who always seem to escape the deadliest of encounters and traps and survive an adventure intact. Hence, it seemed a great idea to have the Hobbit write for AA. Take it away, Hobbsy baby. Oh boy. It's a sunny summer afternoon, so you decide to spend some time in a nearby park. Fresh air, heartwarming sounds, tranquility, life's most precious treasures. Not a thing could possibly spoil your day, or so you thought. After a few hours, you notice it's getting awfully dark, and all of the other people have already made their way home. So, urged by a cold chill and a thin mist building up, you start to leave. Time, though, seems to have got better of you, and the darkness around you becomes more intense. While you're wandering around the park, chasing what shadows you can make out, you bump into an invisible barrier. You follow it round and round, but can't seem to find a gap to go through. Suddenly, lightning strikes, illuminating your surroundings for a split second. You think you can see the park keeper's house to the north, but it seems so different now. It looks like an old Gothic castle straight out of a horror film. You don't have long to think about it, though, as the mist thickens and accelerates its way towards the green, forming a dense fog. The fog swirls round and round, and it feels as if it's gripping your throat, making it hard to breathe. A few seconds later, you pass out. You awaken in a dank cell and before you stands the dark, chilling figure of Helvera. She explains what happened, as in your current state you can't remember a thing. Then she lets you choose your own fate. Either you die, or carry out a quest for her. If you succeed in the quest, you'll be set free. Well, since you're in no mood to die right now, you go for the latter. Your task is to help Helvera free herself from the curse which sets the life she leads, and transform her into an everyday normal person. To do this, you must find 6 magical spheres, which are scattered around Helvera's domain, and place them on the golden altar. This task can only be performed by a mere mortal such as yourself. That's why Helvera cannot do it. This is the second text-only adventure to come from the keyboard of Bob Adams, Adventure Probe's most promising author. The previous one being the hilarious Grunapt, reviewed by me in AA68 and given an overall rating of 81%. It also supports advanced commands like ram save, ram load, and look behind or under. As you would expect, this game shows the same humour contained in Grunapt. Witty responses and unexpected happenings make sure that original puzzles are also a factor in this game. They're not too hard, but they certainly make you think. It's quite a small adventure location-wise, but Bob has crammed some great touches into the game, so that each room is a surprise. Overall, this is an excellent game considering the price asked. Great value and very entertaining indeed. Atmosphere 79%, interaction 78%, challenge 80%, overall 82%. More clue sniffing. Help! Oh, I'll be wanting help. Looks nighttime. Where's that in here? It's not exactly an adventure game. It's a platformer. Time and tide wait for no man. 3.5-inch disk drive. Sony 3.5-inch disk drives are fully compatible with the CPC range of computers and will format to 178K. With the addition of RAM DOS or ROM DOS, they will format to 800K. Unlike all other disk drives on the market, our superior disk drives do not need any manual side select switches. Aliens, can you kill the aliens for big cash prizes? He looks angry. Maybe with his only head, maybe. Computer repairs, Amstrad authorized, quality assured. Budget bonanza. Back to the games. Well, you know what I mean. Alright. Robocop. Hit Squad 399. Ahoy, there's an overrated platform shoot 'em up. You remember the one that was top of all the software charts for longer than any other program? One of the first of these film tie-ins that have become very much a formula at Ocean. There are gun sight shooty sections, puzzle sections and all that. It does make you feel a part of the action and can't really be faulted. Competent but not earth-moving. 84%. Have we played Robocop yet through this? I'm sure I've played it enough as it is, but we'll keep going. Rick Dangerous. Kicks 399. A predecessor to the mind-blowing Rick Dangerous 2. Rick is an excellent platform explorer map. Playing an Indiana Jones-style explorer, you take to the caves, trying your hardest not to get knocked over by big rocks, a la Fry's chocolate orange ad. Or skewered by irate little men in skirts, possibly natives, Ed. Brilliant. 93%. Hard driving. Hit Squad 399. It's 3D time again, folks. Hard driving is probably one of the most lifelike of driving sims. The 3D landscape, the other cars, the driver's seat view, and the tricky handling of the car's steering all add up to a pretty impressive simulator, in the true sense of the word. It's pretty boring though. 62%. Alright, we've got Super Seymour. Codemasters 399. Yeah, the most gracious potato-like dude, Seymour, battles bogus evil dudes in his race to defuse the most bangsome bombs. You what? Now, this game stars a caped hero whose mission in life is to collect bombs. This he sets out to do in various picture postcard screens, each one containing 24 bombs. The character appears in the middle of the screen and drops down to the floor. Dotted around him on the screen are the 24 bombs in rows and columns, and usually a number of platforms. The task is simple enough. Just jump around the screen and collect all the bombs. Not strictly speaking the introduction to a Super Seymour review, the above is actually a selection of quotes from the Bombjack review in AA issue 10 from some 6 years ago. Oh, how the mighty fallen, we cry. A few months ago, young Seymour could do no wrong, captivating the hearts of the gaming masses with his epic adventures in Hollywood. But this is now. And now he's been flung Dizzy style into a rip-off, an updated version, of a mid-80s arcade game. Seymour has nothing to do with this game. The star might just well be Dizzy, Little Puff, Ollie and Lisa, or Linda flippin' McCartney, or what it has to do with the on-screen activity. Apparently, Seymour got this one because the Codys want to keep him in real-world settings where Dizzy wanders off into fantasy worlds. So what else might we have to look forward to? The way of explaining Seymour? Seymour's international soccer? Shockwave Seymour? Once we've calmed down, we'll probably admit that unearthing fossilized classics and revamping them for an audience most of whom have never had the opportunity to enjoy the original is no crime. Nor is the financially sound idea of associating one of your most famous characters with the game any major felony, providing the original game and any new refinements are of a quality that can carry it off. Unfortunately, Bombjack was never really any great shakes. It's aged worse than the plum left in the airing cupboard for 3 years, and the Codys haven't used anywhere near enough oil of Ulay. Basically, you have to defuse some barrels. These ignite one by one. A bar along the bottom of the screen shows the time left till the one currently flashing goes bang. You get bonus points if you defuse them in the order which they start to flash. But you can do them in any order. All it requires is flying over them. There are some baddies around and these hinder your progress. Jump on their heads a few times for bonuses. Not much variety on the screens, and gameplay may become repetitive and requires no thought, is what it says in AA10. How right our forefathers were. Bombjack is a very old game. Unfortunately, Rigor Mortis got to it before Codemasters did. 31%. Okay. I don't remember them hating Bombjack that much back then, but okay. Okay. Let's get started. Super Seymour saves the planet. Oh, no, we're not cheating. $128K version, please. Big Red. Top score is 10 million. What a nonsense is this? Game designed by Big Red. Spectrum and Amstrad by Nick Thompson. Wardrobe by Peter Anson. Scenery by Sean McClure. Special effects by Peter Anson. Musical score by Alistair Brindle. Directed by Paul Ranson. Refreshments by Bernadette. This game is good for your health. Good to know. massive machine, Super Seymour saves the planet. 3 cheers for Seymour! 3 cheers for Seymour! Why is the top score 10 million? Yeah. Oh, he's skeletonized still. That's something, I guess. Okay, give me Bob Jack any day. Right, we did. So easy to die. It's oh god. You have to kill the enemies? But the stage is over. Okay. Get ready. Ah! Why? Why couldn't I jump on it? Oh, screw it. Just go. Wow. Ah! Bonk. Okay. Get ready. Damn it. Those. Over this way. Back over this way, you stupid. Oh no. He's blocking it now. Oh. we did. God damn it, really? Oh, really? To kill everything to finish the stage? Stupid. Oh look, we got a chicken field selection thingy. 45,849. Yeah, we're not getting 10 million. Try again. Time bonus. Get ready. Hey, the graphics are different. Come on, get up there. Up. Good. Just completely skip that one. We're gonna go up. Oh, never mind. Screw it. Come on. Down here. Okay, so they explode, do they? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. These powers do anything, that's what I'd like to know. Oh god, it's trapped. Oh. There we go. Alright, get ready. Well, those are deadly then. You can't touch them at all. That seems... Yeah, that seems deadly. Wish you can't attack them from above. Yeah. Can't kill them at all, I guess, then. Oh, damn it. God damn it, really? Oh, god damn it. Should bouncy. Oh! Couldn't even get past it, huh? Get ready. Oh, bird! God. Sometimes he just won't launch himself high enough. Alright, get ready. What? What? Wait, where did it kill me? Again? Why? Oh, damn it. This is going poorly now. Game over. 136,822. Eh. The original bomb jack is better. It's better than this. Alright. We'll move on. more re-releases. We've got Rainbow Islands. Hit Squad $3.99. It's cute and there's sickeningly cute. And then there's this double, triple cute with extra chocolate on top. Rainbow Islands is a vertically climbing platform game in which your hero climbs screens and bops naughties with the sweet little rainbows he keeps in his pocket. Buzzy bees, fairy castles, fluffy ducks, even Marianne felt a little nauseated playing this one. 89%. 3D Pool. Kicks $3.99. 3D snooker, pool, billiards games are amongst the most engrossing of computer games. And until such time as Jimmy White's Whirlwind Soccer wins its way onto the 8-bits, 3D Pool is just about the best you can get. It's not all that sophisticated, and it's quite hard to get as precisely lined up for a shot as you'd like, but 3D Pool is a neat game nonetheless. 82%. Last Ninja 2, Hit Squad, $3.99. Oh god, tiny sprites in an isometric 3D beat-em-up where you can't see what's going on. Who's hitting who? What's that over there? Where am I? Why won't my chap move in the direction I want him to? Oh, I give up. I'm going home. 31%. Alright, now I've got Bubble Dizzy. Codemasters. $3.99. These bubbles are allowed to burst because they're reaching the surface. The bubbles on the lower screen are breaking the rules though. Bubble Dizzy is all about bubbling it from seabed to surface. Underworld. The game from which Bubble Dizzy draws its inspiration involved using air pockets, bubbles, to travel up a wind shaft. You had to jump from one to the other, and they had an annoying habit of bursting after a few seconds, leaving you to either hurriedly leap to another one, or else float embarrassingly down to the surface. There were ledges along the way to give you a reasonable chance of completing the thing. In order to satisfy the plot constraints that are a necessary side effect of flinging Dizzy into one of these things, this particular version takes place underwater. There must have been a good reason for why the people who wrote the original didn't set it underwater. Let's see now. Yes, because air bubbles cannot under any circumstances burst underwater. They burst when they reach the surface, sure, but under the water? So that just ain't possible. Where would all the air go? Mind you, computer games are supposed to be all about fantasy, aren't they? So let's, for the benefit of this review, suspend the laws of physics and assume that bubbles can burst underwater. Right, there are 8 levels, which supposedly are a little trickier than the first. Bubble Dizzy seems pretty easy, as if finishing it wouldn't really require any major amount of commitment. It's also an old game, not very convincingly dolled up. So it's crap, right? Wrong. For some reason, Bubble Dizzy is very Moorish. Maybe it's because the effort and anguish of trying to rise to the surface is some sort of subconscious metaphor for the life of an individual struggling to rise through the ranks of capitalist society. Or maybe not. Perhaps it's the shock of encountering a game that presents a real challenge, one where tactics and thinking on your feet count for more than patience and luck. Then again, it could be just that an ace game is an ace game, whatever year it is. And who cares what marine physicists reckon, right? A game worth unearthing, challenge, frustration, disrespect for the laws of science. Yes! Verdict, 80%. Okay. If you say so. Okay. Bubble Dizzy. Oh no, Spanish. Is it French? No, this is French. Hard to tell sometimes. What was you say French? Yeah, that's French. Bubble Dizzy. Copyright 1991, Codemaster Software Limited, Mega Marcia, Lyndon of Wasp, Chris the Biker, Ed the Tour Guy, Dell or is it Bob, Paul the Tester, Ian CRX Racer, Charlie Marlboro, Embraced Emma, Entry Score, Joystick Port 1, there's more than one port, right? Fire to start bubbling, Q quit when paused. But what is the pause button? Right. Let's get started. Get ready, Dizzy. Abyss 1. Oh, bubble. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. Oh, no, 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 no. And we're back to the bottom again, because that's how these things work. Oh, Swordfish is killing me. Yeah, no. Oh, God, and we're back to the beginning again. This is one of those games. Ah! God game. Ah, no. Oh, oh. Yeah. Bubble. Oh, no, 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 no. Jeez. Oh, you're supposed to get these? You're supposed to pick these up? Oh, I did not know that. Well, I guess I do now. Oh. Ah, no, I'm being killed by a seahorse. I did not get the one on the right. Oh, God. Oh, I've got that one, I think. God damn it. Really? For God's sakes. Well, how are you supposed to get onto them? It's annoying. Oh. This is not fun. And we're back to the bottom again. Damn it. And we're at the bottom again. Fun times. We can't land on little tiny bubbles. Oh, there's one over there. Yeah. Oh no, we did. Don't fall down at the beginning. No. No. No, we had one to go. Oh, damn it. We're almost there. I had to go die. God. Oh, how are you supposed to know when they pop? That's stupid. And you got to be right on it as well. You can't just graze the edge of it. Nope. Uh. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Nope, not gonna make that. No, I'm not gonna make that. Oh, okay. Get over to this one over here. No, no, no. And we did. Oh, oh, we got another life. Oh, no, no, no. And it back to the beginning again. Can we get some? Why didn't he just stay on some of them? Let me just falls through. Oh, God. Mm. No, this. Being able to accurately land on a bubble was hard. So what am I doing? It'd be nice if bubbles didn't pop when you jumped off them. That'd be nice. No! You need to jump on the bubble! Nope. Can't react to them either coming up. Look, we almost did. You fall down all stunned because you can't move during that point. 188,000, really? Maybe one more try. This is only the first stage. It's 8 of these. Come on. It's having to rely on random bubbles that just pop up. Oh, I didn't expect that one. It's just really. I can't even get on it. Damn it. It was so accurate, especially with the small ones. You'd be super accurate. No, you can't reach those. It's too far away, apparently. Not enough horizontal momentum. Oh, God. Come on. Is any able to get up with? Come on. Anything? Nothing? Couldn't jump on that one, apparently. Or that one. Nope. Anything? No, no. Anything? Not gonna reach that. No. And down we go again. Oh, come on. Couldn't get on that one. Come on. Thank you. No. When you jump on a bubble. Nope. That one we good. Okay, up here. Now he's getting all the bubbles somehow. Oh no. Ooh. And we did. Can we get on that bubble? Any bubbles? No. Any bubbles to take us up? Oh, that one would have, but no. No, couldn't go on that one though. How are you supposed to? How are you supposed to do this properly? Oh, come on. Any bubble now? Any bubble I can jump on here? Yeah. And down we go again. No, can't, no. Okay. Okay, go get this one. No, can't get on that one. No. Jeez. This one. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to fall right down again, because... Oh. No, I shouldn't... No. I know, falling again. And we're going to fall right down the middle again, because that's how this game works. Back to the beginning again. This game's evil. Find a bubble that'll take us up. Okay. No, we're not going to make that. Nope. Nope. Can make those. Got no lives left. We're going to get to the top. Come on. We've finished one stage. Can't go through walls, because of course you can't. No, you're not going to make that. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Nope. Ah. All of a sudden, these bubbles when you don't want them. And it did. Oh no, we're going back to the beginning again. God's sakes. Who thought this game was a good idea? Oh, no. Oh. Yeah. Okay, got those. Yeah. We're going to get the surface. Good God. Oh. Hey! We did it. Okay, I guess we don't have to get those in. Get ready, Dizzy. Stage, you got the second stage. No, whales. Anything over this side would be good. Damn it. Any more bubbles? Nope. Nope, we're back at the beginning again. Come on. Bubbles, come on. Any, no. So it can't really react to them. You walk too slowly. You stay on the platform at least. Okay. Any more? Is anyone up here? Small one, even better. Smaller the better, because they're fast. Anytime now. That didn't do nothing. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. We went through that bubble. Really? Okay, come on. Bubble. No, he hit his head on the goddamn thing. Come on. Any more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Over the side, please. Here we go. Okay. And another one. Here we go. Didn't get all of them, but who cares? Huh? Stage 3! God is an octopus. Can we just jump up there? We can't. Can't even get. Can't even do that, huh? Really? He just gets his head stuck on the ceiling. It's stupid. Sam, get a little closer, please. Come on. Here we go. This is a better stage. Why isn't this the first stage? This is first stage. What it is? It's first stage is awful. Look, now I'm getting so many bubbles I can't get off them. Yeah, these are so much easier than the previous ones. Stage 4? Oh, goes the crab. It's a claw glip. Oh, come on. Oh. Bubbles. No, come on. Come on. Something that doesn't pop as soon as I jump on it. Touch it even. Oh. Oh. I keep pressing jump at the wrong time. It's annoying. Here we go. So some bubbles on the side of the screen would be good. In front of me would be better. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're back down here again. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, almost. Come on. We've got to wait for bubbles. Here we go. So we finished half the game. The first stage is the worst of them all. He's the most annoying of them all. Get really dizzy. Should go over this side. There's no seahorse annoying us. Almost. Come on. No. Oh, no. Let's wait for a bubble to come up here. Just go through the seahorse and we'll be fine, I'm sure. Come on. I'm still playing this game. I think I'll end after I finish this stage. If I finish this stage. The bubble's all random, it's annoying. Anything, please. Here we go. Oh, God. These seahorses hate bubbles, it would seem. Uh. Oh! Dead. God damn it. Come on. Oh, we can just climb. Just climb. Jeez, why didn't I do that before? Gotta wait. Just gotta wait for something. Something, anything. Anything. There you go. Yeah. Well, we've seen at least half the game. Oh no. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. We've been playing this for ages. Anyway. Back to the magazines. Alright, next game. Oh, we got a competition first. Win every game on these pages. Yep, that's right. All 8 of the budget games reviewed on the spread can be used in this fab compo. Are we generous or what? It's frightening, really, isn't it? Anyway, what do you have to do? Simple. Just match up the following Codemasters games with the originals that may have inspired them. Super Seymour, Bubble Dizzy, Panic Dizzy, Fast Food, Quick Snacks, Dizzy Down the Rapids. They're based on Tubin, Pac-Man, Bombjack, Underworld, Clax, and Pingo. I think calling Panic Dizzy, relating that to Clax is stretching it a bit. Simply note down your answers, e.g. 1E if you think Super Seymour is an upgraded version of Clax. 2A if you think Bubble Dizzy is a new Tubin, etc. Write them on the back of a postcard or seal down baby mama set and send it to Big Sister Brian Adams LP competition. The first correct entry pulled from the box on April 20th wins. Hurrah! Okay. Captain Planet by Mindscape. $10.99 cassette, $15.99 disc. Gracious Mr. Jones, the sky is full of rockets and elephant heads. Golly, Mr. Brown, this fireball-style weapon really does the biz. Crikey, Dr. Smith, you get bonus points for trashing satellite dishes. Criven's Reverend Rock. I'll just hide here a while, if that's alright. Yes, it's a Captain Planet trademark game, based on based on the top kids TV show Captain Planet and the Planeteers trademark, in which Captain Planet trademark and the Planeteers trademark do battle with evil foes like Sly Sludge trademark, Loot and Plunder trademark, and Dr. Blight trademark, who try to destroy the Earth trademark using various acts of eco-terror trademark, ozone layer trademark, depletion, destruction of the rainforest trademark, and pollution of the oceans trademark are just three of them of these wicked chaps' nasty schemes. It's down to Captain Planet trademark and his fellow television trademark heroes, the Planeteers trademark, Wheeler trademark, Gee trademark, Linker trademark, and the other one trademark, to put an end to this environmental carnage trademark, and return Sly Sludge trademark, Loot and Plunder trademark, and Dr. Blight trademark to the hellish toilet trademark from which they came. Here's the review trademark. Captain Planet is a scrolling platform game of 3 levels, each of which sets you up against a different bad guy, with a different Planeteer dude to help you. Before each level begins, there's a 3D scrolling section that lets you bump up your available time. The first of these sees clocks and stars whizzing towards you. Collect the clocks while avoiding the stars to get anything from 80 to 120 seconds to play around with. Not that it'll do you any good. You get 5 lives with your current state of health indicated by the colour of the World of Commodore symbol. That's what it looks like. Anyway, in the corner of the screen, yellow, blue, green, purple, red, and dead. There are a number of power-ups available, including lightning bolts, smart bombs, World of Commodore symbols, extra lives, and rubber chickens that make your head double in size. The first level is the only one we can really commend on. It's a difficult game, chums. You have to run or fly very slowly to the right, shooting things, and that's it. There's a lot of flying foes, some of which explode to shower you with hearts. Rocket launchers, which shoot rockets at you, surprisingly enough, and so on. You can yawn your way through this little lot quite easily till you stumble into what appears to be the end-of-level Guardian. It'll take a few bouts of manic firing to discover that it isn't. It's a middle of level Guardian. When you've waxed that, you then run into a harem of rocket launchers and fall out of the sky. The other 2 levels are also scrolling platform jobs, but with slightly different gameplay. The graphics and sound are quite spinky, but the whole thing is so dull you won't play it long enough to find out if finishing the first level is possible. We lied about the rubber chickens, everything else is true. Second opinion, Captain Planet looks good, and it's all in a good cause, but it's just far too difficult once you get past the first Guardian. Difficult things. Captain Planet is difficult, sure, but is it really the most difficult thing ever? We took to the streets of Bath, tape recorder in hand, to ask the great British public what they personally considered to be the height of difficulty. Most of the people we approached ran off screaming, but we managed to hold someone down long enough to get an answer, Jackie, who is a nurse at the Royal United Hospital, said that the most difficult thing ever is trying to tie a proboscis courtesan while eating a sandwich and watching Brookside. Terry, who sells balloons in the city centre, reckons drinking a pint of beer while you're asleep is top of the difficulty stakes. Edna, in the corner shop, meanwhile, plumps for knitting a cardigan when you haven't got enough wool. Well, we tried them all out, and as far as we can ascertain, Captain Planet is still the tops, though we did make an awful mess of the sandwich. What do you reckon, readers? Do you know anything more difficult than Captain Planet? Write to difficult things at the usual address if that's not too tricky. A difficult game should include hard to kill guardians, 1, a nasty time limit, 2, naff smart bombs, 3, not enough lives, 4, and a bloke in tights, 5. First aid target score, get past the first guardian. Very good luck. Verdict, graphics 86%, detailed, colourful, smooth, slow, slightly blocky. Sonic 75%, lots of electronic laser noises and stuff. Grab factor 62%. At first glance, CP looks reasonably spiffy. Staying power 26%, but appearances are deceptive. It's awful. Rating 37%. Captain Planet is dull, difficult, deficient, demoralising drivel, and that's just the D's. March 1991, a year early apparently. Alright. Alright. Also available on video. A hero for Earth. Right, let's go. Mindscape presents Captain Planet, copyright 1990, TBS Productions Inc. and Dick Enterprises Inc. All rights reserved. David Perry and Nick Bruty. That's them again. Choose option 1 keyboard, 2 joystick. Enter use power. Okay. Off we go. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we weren't supposed to touch the stars then. Sly Sludge is using CFC missiles to create holes in the ozone layer. He's trying to overheat Earth so his hotels make more money. Wheeler's already there. Press any key, Captain. Well, yeah, exploding the heart, alright. Okay, that's actually hitting me apparently. That was weird. Can't walk backwards. Captain Planet is incapable of turning around. We can fly though, because it's something. Oh, he lost one life. Not destroy these. Oh, we just touched them. Oh, more satellites to destroy apparently. Ow! We got a boss. At least we have bosses, I suppose. Oh no, he's dead. Game over! Oh, we got to the mid-level guardian. Let's try that again. Oh, we got one. Got two. Huh? Try again. Try staying up here this time. I'm not sure it helps. He only goes one life already. Oh. We just flies randomly. Good God. It's avoidable or something. But everything's still far. Game over. Good. Give it one more go. It's dead already. Oh, you can close up. Oh, that's one life. There's another life. Four lives to do this in. Can we do it this time? Yeah, you just can't avoid. Can avoid shots. Everything is happening. Can't move forward. We can't get closer. Just fast. Hope would have fired him to death. Oh, got him. And we did. Yeah. Game's difficult. For sure. Oy. Oh, had enough of that. I think I'd rather play Bubble Dizzy right now. Alright. Back to the magazine. It's the last of the reviews. Back issues. Subscribe to Amstrad Action. As you get complete inflation protection for a year, and you guarantee never missing a copy of Amstrad Action. Good inflation protection. Gallery. Oh boy. Reader's art. This is a picture of Bodmin Pin Mill. It's been drawn and coloured in by A. Riddlesworth of Hanworth, Middlesex, and wins him £25. But is it a real place? Where is it? It isn't in Hanworth. At least not according to Adam P., and he went to school there. Yawn. We didn't know they had mermaids in Devon, but Michael Carter of Georgium knows what they look like. Isn't that Billy the Fish? I think that's meant to be Little Mermaid. Keith Woods of Dublin plays the clarinet and is well into jazz music. Not only that, but he also did this picky at an advanced art studio. Lee Stewart of County Tyrone, Northern Ireland, painted this picture of the Ultimate Warrior with his feet. No, he didn't. Alright, so it doesn't look much like Arnie, but you could do better than Stuart Humphrey of Womsey Hants. Send it in if you think so. These topper cartoon characters are by Luke Turner of Leicester. The turtle below is by Darren Parker of Huntington, Cams. This one down there. Ben S., what sort of surname is that, Ben? From Derby sent us a whole pile of ace pickies. We could have filled the whole page with his work, but that wouldn't have been fair on the rest of you. So here's a picky of a dragon. Is that what that is? Is that a dragon? Win some cash. How would you like some free money? You would? And send in your finest works of art, created on Smart 2, Advanced Art Studio, or anything else arty and CPC-like. To Terry the Turtle's Gallery, Amstrad Action. You could win £1 million, a fantasy holiday, and the spouse of your choice. But not in gallery, trading the pools or something. Hello, that tortoise has been arrested for jaywalking and I'm taking over. My name's Terry the Turtle. Leonardo, surely. And there's your here's your latest bunch of pictures. Type-ins. Well, you've convinced us, at least for the time being. We had planned to move type-ins to the cover tape, but so many of you protested, we had to change our minds. For any newcomers out there, type-ins contains short basic listings sent in by our readers. Type them in and see what they do. We pay £20 for each type-in we print, regardless of length. So don't send us any whoppers unless you want them considered for the cover tape, that is. But there's more to it than the money to be earned. As you type in the listings, you'll learn more and more of the tricks of programming in BASIC. And starting next month, we'll be running a BASIC series in parallel with the programs. If you want to send in any of your work in, address it at Type-ins. A tiny organ. Computer-generated music is one of those things that tends to stump an awful lot of otherwise competent programmers. Coders who regularly create stunning arcade-like conversions in their own back bedrooms come gibbering wrecks when confronted by the CPC's interface and can only turn out computerish clicks and buzzers. But this nifty little electronic organ from Dan Pidcock of Lim, Cheshire will teach you a lot about basic sound commands. Requiring a miserly 2K, this program features an on-screen representation of the notes and plays a full octave up the scale from middle C. Run it and use the middle row of keys to play major notes and the upper row to generate minor notes. Fancy exploring the world of music? You can do so with a minimum of programming effort with this routine from Dan Pidcock. Deluxe, Deluxe word print. Not exactly a rival to ProTextIsn, but a funky little text editor nonetheless, and one which neatly illustrates the art of applications programming. Entirely menu-driven, Deluxe word print enables you to type short notes and letters into your CPC, view, edit, and print the results, all in 4K. The program opens with a full-screen menu display offering the features mentioned above, together with instructions and a copyright message. Editing is performed in 80 columns. Well done, Martin Elliott. Send us your details so we can send you some cash, okay? Ray Scope. Here's an interesting snippet from Rory O'Hare of County Down, Northern Ireland. Ray Scope turns your CPC into an oscilloscope, which can plot sound wave frequencies on screen. Not only that, but screen plots can be saved to disk or tape, then loaded into your favorite paint package for modification. Perhaps the best feature, the one which gave us the most fun anyway, is recording your voice on tape and seeing what pattern it makes when plotted. Or how about recording a friend's speech pattern, then recording yours imitating his or hers to see how close you can get? Hours of fun for all the family. Well, 20 minutes or so anyway. Cathode ray oscilloscope type of thing. Okay, good to know. Password. Nowadays, program and data protection is big business. All the major software houses have a favourite method of protecting their wares from prying eyes, and companies who store the personal details of staff and customers are required by law to protect the data. But protection isn't just restricted to the big guys. It's just as important for you at home. And that's why Password by Noel Stevenson of Peterborough is such a good idea. Needing a method to protect his software, the man Noel cobbled together Creator and Password, two routines which automate the password process for you. Run Create and enter the password of your choice. The routine stores your password as an encrypted file on disk or tape. Next, install the password program as a subroutine somewhere in your own program. Ensure the first thing the program does is to go sub the password routine. When your program is started, password prompts the original password. Enter it correctly and you're in, but enter it incorrectly and you're firmly locked out. Here's a few do's and don'ts to help you on your way. Do include your name and address with your tape or disk. Do include an SAE if you want material returned. Do write your application on the back of a Fiverr if you want to jump to the head of the queue. Only joking. Anything else? Don't include instructions saying, here's my program hot dots. The name speaks for itself, because it doesn't. If you can't be bothered to describe what it does, I can't be bothered to load it up, okay? Famous 5. That's what we're offering. 5 minutes of glorious fame and masses of cash. Well, yeah, name and print and 20 quid anyway. So, if you're a brill basic programmer writing code which knocks spots off anything published here, send it in. Your name and lights and big prize money are awaiting. The buyer's guy got public domain software. Alright, this PD lark seems pretty ace, but what stuff is available and where do I get it from? You'll find out all you need to know about the public domain in the special feature this month, page 16. But now Adam Peters provides some info, some addresses, and details, as many PD classics as there were candles on his last birthday cake. If it's more than 7, I'll be surprised. So we've got more games to look at. Not that these are technically reviewed, but still. We've got some time. We will look at them. Right, got Croco Magneto, the best PD game ever. It's French, surprise, surprise. You play a sphere and have to bounce around 24 screens collecting 96 nuclear cubes while avoiding lots of nasty spiky things. Incredibly difficult, incredibly addictive, and there's a construction kit included too, so you can devise your own screens. Brilliant. Croco Magneto is simply the best PD game ever in the history of the world. Crikey. We'll play that then. We've got time. Croco Magneto. Attention! Something in French. Croco Magneto. Look, it's a ball. It's cursor keys, I think. Again, it's joystick. Right. Go. But this is the game. Up and down there, any controls you need to know. Oh, don't touch that. That's death. And you get one life. Just one life. Game is a little tricky. Try again. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, you can pass that. But yeah, one life is not a lot. God. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. It's awful. Oh. And we did. Nope. It's awful. Nope. Try again. Survived. Oh, no, we went around to that. But yeah, that's Croco Magneto. 39. 96 in total. So. Anyway, move on. Next game. Next one is DrehDriss. This is a German two-player version of that famous shape-stacking game Tetris. And most excellent it is too. Better than the original, in fact. Probably not hard. Very bright, colourful, and great fun. You can see what's going on as well, so shock your Game Boy owning friends. This is DrehDriss, a two-player Tetris clone from Germany. If you hadn't guessed from the pic, there's a one-player mode as well. Okay. Huh? Huh? Enjoy the fantastic speed of your Z80. DrehDriss. It is two S's. Note high scores? Yes, no, I'm not sure. We'll go for no, doesn't matter. Two-player Tetris by Siegbert Raker. Is P to change the number of players? We've got one player, is fine. L to change, increase the level. Level 1. We'll start level 1 because we suck at Tetris. Use player 1 little joystick. Control Q to quit. Pound to star. Pound to revive. What? Oh, let's go. XE Soft. Programming. Siegbert Raker. Testing. Marcus Andre. Look at the fish. Okay. Oh, button to this button is used to rotate. Oh god, what am I doing? No. Ooh. What am I doing? Ah! This is going awful. Oh no! Yep. Oh, we suck. High scores. Yeah. Woo. Try again? Sure. Oh, screwed it up already. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh, yep, yep, screwed. Oh boy. Oh, that's DrehDriss. Reply again. I'm not sure. Shall I decide? I'm not sure. No. Then it is your turn. No. Save high scores? No. Ready? But look, it's basic. The game's written in basic. It's still better than the official Tetris port. Look at it all. Good, but not good enough. Uh, um, Alright, we've got one more. And we have Forcefield. David Hall is the most prolific machine code PD programmer in the British CPC world, and this game is his finest to date. You're a ball, and you have to destroy blocks by bouncing on them, whilst avoiding chasms and bombs. There's some weird power-ups too, including some that switch the joystick controls. Chaos. It's bugged, it crashes when you bounce off screen, but still very playable. It crashes when you bounce off screen, that's handy. Forcefield 2, the unbugged. Maybe they fixed that bug. A first from PD Fun. Forcefield by David Hall. In this game, your spacecraft is heading back to Earth after a long mission in another galaxy. You stumble upon the mythological force field of death. It has been said to be impossible to pass through all 100 layers of the force field alive. Can you take up the challenge and destroy the force field once and for all? To break through, you use bouncing bombs, but be careful. You only have 5 of these maximum. Control the bomb to make it bounce on all squares, making up the force field. Some squares will affect your bomb when bounced on. These are 1. X direction changes. These reverse the left and right controls. Y direction changes. These reverse the up and down controls. Bombs. Avoid these. They kill you if you bounce on them or move over them. Hidden bombs. When bounced on, these change into bomb squares, so move away as quickly as you can after bouncing upon. 5. Extra lives. Gives an extra life when bounced on. Slow down. Slows you down. Speed up. Speed you up. Mystery square. Gives one of the above, so be wary of these. They're also squares. On the title screen you have 4 options. These are 1. Keyboard or joystick. 2. Lives. You can choose 2, 3, 4, 5 lives. 3. Redefine keys. Select the keys you wish to use. 4. Start game. All you do when loaded is select these options. using the numbers 1 to 4. Destroy all 100 levels to win. Good luck, Commander. Wait. Yeah, hey, Left MD, we're just going through the last few. Well, they're not reviewed, but we had time, so we're looking at some of the public domain games that have been mentioned in the magazine. This is the last one as well. This is going to be a thing. I control keyboard or joystick. Yep, that works. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go with 5 because we're going to suck at this. Define. Oh, we don't need to define keys, do we? Okay, sure. We stick with joystick. There's no buttons. Start. Whoop, whoop. There's one thing to mention here. You cannot move diagonally. Forcefield destroyed. That was one level. One level of 100. Oh, a giant burger. Hey, this runs slower for some reason. It's kind of like a Bounder without scrolling, really. We're gonna hit those, do we? Control reversal. Oh. Enjoy the visual feast. Yeah. And this is fast. Remember, game over. Game over. I guess the hamburger's a fake tile. I don't know. I'm not sure how anyone's getting through 100 levels of this. Especially when there's no diagonals. You can't move diagonally. Terrible. Try again. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Yeah, couldn't make this easier. They're complaining about Captain Planet being hard. Jeez. Oh, do these things slow it down, maybe? Oh, God. I missed one. Ah, yes. That's a power-up that slows everything down. Oh, God. And when you die, it does not fix the controls. Okay. Oh, God. How are you supposed to get to those? It's awful. You can't really reach them that easily. I wonder if there's any cheats for this or something. Who knows? Anyway, that's Forcefield. I don't think we're getting much further. It's insane. We did improve our score though. Anyway, back to the magazine. I think that would be our last game for this issue. We've got databases, Power Base 2, RAM Base 3, 128k only. That's free, practically. Spreadsheets, Easy Sheet, one of only 2 PD spreadsheets in existence. Easy Sheet is the 464 compatible and includes most of the features you'd expect from a commercial release. It appeared on the AA49 cover tape. PD Planner, the only Amstrad PD spreadsheet designed specifically for 128k machines. PD Planner features full calculate range and print commands, written by Paul Derryhouse of Skull PD. Word processing, VDE, Video Display Editor. The top PD word processor runs under CPM, therefore it's disk only. It really is an incredible program, and probably the most raved about PD program there is. It's very fast and full featured to boot. Whether it's a note to the milk person or a novel, VDE does the biz. Text Editor, a simple but usable ASCII text editor which first appeared as a type-in AA24. Currently doing the rounds in a number of PD libraries, the program was reprinted in the free type-ins booklet given away with a Christmas issue, AA76. iSpell, the only PD spell checker with a full dictionary supplied. This 128k only program isn't as fast as commercial equivalents, but includes most of the features of its commercial cousins, written by Paul Derryhouse. Desktop Publishing, PageMaker Plus, the predecessor to the excellent non-PD PageMaker Deluxe. A tape-compatible version, PageMaker Plus T, was on the AA76 cover tape. Limited graphics handling capabilities, but does load text-wise. PowerPage, Robot PD's flagship. PowerPage is an excellent and user-friendly prog, very fast, with lots of font manipulation features. It used to produce Artificial Intelligence, the PD fanzine, probably the best PD DTP package. It works on the 464 too. Tiny Desktop Publisher. TDP is actually shareware. It can be freely copied and distributed, but if you like the prog and decide to use it, you're supposed to send £5 to the author, and then you get a photocopied manual. Comprehensive, former commercial release. Art programs. G-Paint, excellent art prog from Germany. G-Paint features shapes, fills, cut and paste, invert, mirror, and loads of other functions. This can be selected by clicking on the on-screen icons. There's a save function together with loads of print options. G-Paint is fab. Mini Print Shop. Mini Print Shop features 200 pieces of clip art and a couple of fonts. It allows you to combine items and use them in your own progs, and it's quite good. Music program. Guess it's just the one. Supersonic. Supersonic is a funky little prog that allows you to create your own sound files, putting together a sequence in a similar way to the Equinox program reviewed a couple of issues ago. and then compile them into machine code interrupt files to use in your own programs. Cool! Graphics demos. Logon demo. This brilliant French demo will totally astound you. With smooth 3D scrolling, 27 colours on screen, multi-directional parallax scrolls, and all sorts. 128K only and exclusive to Robot PD in this country. Find out what your machine is really capable of. Amiga Graphics. A whole series of discs from David Carter at Penguin Software, full of pictures digitized on an Amiga and then ported over to the CPC. Loads of single colour photos, video stills and cartoons. Gone with the Wind and Hero Tools are a couple of specials. Wonderful detail. David Carter has put together a massive range of stunning digitized Amiga pickies. Here's an example of one of them. Utilities. BASIC. The most controversial program in the public domain. BASIC hacks into the extra hardware of the Plus machines and allows you to use all the extra features, 4026 colours, 4096 colours, hardware sprites, etc., direct from BASIC or machine code. Absolutely brilliant, though Amstrad can't be happy, especially since it went to such efforts early on to claim this wasn't possible. BC.com. This is a basic compiler, and the only compiler anywhere, commercial products included, that supports floating point basic, whatever that is. Proof where it needed that there are indeed real treasures to be found in the public domain. If you're serious about programming, you'll need this. Worktop. This program gives disk users a Flash ST style desktop, complete with icons, wastebasket, pull down menus, etc. Loads of features to make disk handling more user friendly, similar to David Wild's classic disk program. Next month. If you've enjoyed this month's PD special, you'll be chuffed to learn that next month sees the start of a new regular PD column, Public Image. The series will cover new and old PD programs in detail and keep you up to date with the latest news and gossip from the PD world. It will also feature special spotlights on some of the PD libraries and fanzines that combine to make the world of CPC computing what it is. Good. Reserve your copy today. Crossing the tape. We've only been able to list a small selection of the programs and libraries around on these pages. Our regular PD series will feature more of both every month. One problem with PD is that most of the libraries only deal in disks, partly because of the time constraints of copying tapes. Fortunately, more PD libraries are springing up all the time, and many of these are tape-based. We've only listed the well-established libraries in this feature. Originally, the PD scene was dominated by CP/M software, but the trend has swung in recent years to the extent that it's now ordinary MS-DOS stuff that tends to rule the roost. The quality and variety of PD software are both growing all the time. Keep up with the latest developments right here. Amstrad Action, it builds month by month into a pile of out-of-date magazines. You know it makes sense, unlike anything you write, Adam. We've got arcade adventures, from our chum Dizzy to those innovative freescape thingies. There's loads of arcade adventures out there in the CPC land. If that title up there is anything to go by, then this is probably an article about that very genre. There's the egg himself. Best arcade adventure, Seymour Goes to Hollywood, Codemasters. The definitive Cody's arcade adventure, Seymour Goes to Hollywood, put Dizzy well and truly in the shade for a while. It stars a potato called Seymour, who is something of a movie star. Young Seymour turns up at the studios to film his latest starring epic, only to discover that the director has disappeared and the script is locked in his safe. Seymour has to wander around loads of film sets, collecting objects, avoiding death, rapping with the locals, and trying to solve lots of horrible problems. These problems need to be solved in a particular since most involve objects you can only get once you've solved other puzzles. Seymour is a very difficult game. Even with a complete solution, you probably won't be able to finish it completely. It's challenging, but constructed in such a way as to keep you glued to that seat throughout the night. Better than 2 tubs of toffee ice cream and a snog with Danny Minogue. Almost. A Seymour Hollywood, AA's Budget Game of the Year. Yo, it's Seymour, Britain's most famous potato. Here's the top 10. Number 1, Seymour Goes to Hollywood. Codemasters, a totally excellent debut of Codemasters' latest megastar. 92% AA74. Number 2, Prince of Persia, Domark. Rescue the Princess Babe in the excellent German game of the Arabic Swords and Spikes. German? 95% AA69. That's a big egg time you got there, Miss Princess of Persia. 3, Driller, Incentive. Darkstar was the standard. Driller sent Freescape into orbit. Brilliant 3D exploration, 96% AA28. I know Darkstar was the sequel, right? No, it wasn't. Dark Side was the sequel. Wait, Darkstar? Okay. Thinking Darkstar is nothing like Driller. Anyway, number 4, Thunderbirds, Grand Slam. Take on the roles of those hip puppet dudes and save the world from all sorts of things. 90% AA47. Number 5, Fantasy World Dizzy, Codemasters. The best of Dizzy's adventuring escapades. It's got lots of clouds in it. 89% AA52. Number 6, Total Eclipse, Incentive, set in a pyramid. One of the most atmospheric games of all time, and many people's Freescape fave. 93% AA40. Number 7, Shadow of the Beast, Gremlin. Wander caves and corridors looking for the ghetto that murdered your family and turned you into an Alsatian. 84% AA63. Shadow, stunning graphics, and the gameplay ain't bad either. 8, Castle Master, Domark. The most recent and sophisticated of the Freescape adventures set in a haunted medieval castle. 91% AA56. Number 9, Magic Land Dizzy, Codemasters. Mr. Egg is at it again. Caught just before everything became too predictable. 85% AA64. Number 10, Spy vs. Spy, First Star. Followed by the Island Caper and Arctic Antics. It's an excellent map trap setting adventure. 90% AA3. Wonderful. Amstrad Action Superstore. Final fight if you want it. The best magazine just got better. It's all changed at AA next month. Exciting new design. Oh no, another new design. Making all your favourite features livelier and a whole lot easier to read. Public Image, regular monthly PD and fanzines column. Beginner's Basic, a series to help you get the most out of your computer. Technical Forum, expanded serious section incorporating technical help, tips, reviews, Ask Alex, and more. Plus, behind the scenes at AA, we reveal just how your favourite magazine is put together. Joystick Jury. Dozens of joysticks are put through their paces in our buyer's guide. April issue on sale, 19th of March. Fun School 4, Rodland, compilation crazy, and all the regular features you know and love. It's because we had to have one issue without compilations. Yeah, got to bring them back, I guess. Got to put something in, I suppose. Don't miss out. Next month's Amstrad Action is sure to sell out quicker than ice lollies at a Sahara Desert corner shop. To make sure of your copy, cut out the coupon and give it to your friendly newsagent. Dear newsagent, please reserve Amstrad Action for me every month beginning with the April issue, out on Thursday 19th of March or thereabouts. What? No survey form? Our regular monthly survey form is taking a bit of a break while we sort through all the big 1992 questionnaire forms from last month's issue. Have you sent in yours yet? If not, please fill it in and send it off as soon as possible. Remember, we need them by March 19th. Cheers. Too Hot to Handle, a special pack of action games that will cause riot. Too Hot to Handle. Shadow Warriors, Golden Axe, Total Recall, Iron Man Stuart Super Off-Road. Well, and that's the end of the magazine.